All right, hey everybody. Tree Rhino behind the camera this time. Show off my hand bottling skills. I've got two bags here, just the small possible pouches from Colorado Outdoor Gear Supply. He's got four colors of these guys. They've got the grid stop material on them. Not a whole lot else to say about them. They're a nice small size, but still holds enough stuff. I'm just going to show you kind of how I use them and how it helps me organize my bag. I currently have a black one that I use as my toiletry bag for even when I'm not camping. That's the one I use actually when I'm just going to see family or staying somewhere else, going on trips. And I also have a green one, which haven't really figured out what I'm going to use that one for yet. Maybe my steaks. But here I've got the blue. This is my water bag. And then my orange, which is my fire bag, since I'm kind of a nerd. So my water bag, I'll show you first. What I have in here is everything I might need to purify or do anything with water or even to haul water. And then depending where I'm going, what I'm doing, I either sometimes won't even take this. For example, in the middle of winter, I won't even really take this because all I'll need is my pot to maybe boil some water, or I'll just bring water. But in here, I do have my Sawyer Mini right there, as well as the Evernew bottles, the little bottle that came with it. Then my mom, she got me the Sawyer Mini, also got me a life straw, so I put that in there as well. And then the other pieces for my Sawyer Mini to flush it out and everything. And last thing I have in there, I have a Hydro Pack Seeker 3 liter. So this guy is a little collapsible water jug. I can get it out. There we go. So this will hold 3 liters of water in here, and I can hook it to the outside of my bag, or I can, just stick it on the top or wherever I need it. It really is nice and flexible and has a nice big opening for it, so I can fill it with whatever water I might need, or use this to gather water and put it into through my Sawyer Mini. Onto my fire bag, my orange one. I have the same concept with that. I have it filled with a bunch of stuff, but I only actually take what I need for that particular trip. So as I open it up, there's all kinds of stuff in here. And I mentioned the size of these bags. The size of the bags is wonderful. I can hold everything I need, and then also at the same time, if I only have a couple things in there, they just compress down, and I can shove them wherever I need. So I have my big lighter in here. This is more, if I'm maybe camping, I don't know, from the car, or if, I don't have a whole lot of weight I'm worried about, I can just throw it in there. I keep some wet fire and some fire starting blocks just in case I ever get a place that is just soaking wet and I need some extended burn time to start a fire. Those are in there. There's another one. Keep my pocket bellow in there for helping me start those fires, getting it nice and hot. Ooh, another wet fire. Guess I got a lot of those. I have a peanut lighter. This is really my go-to that I usually just clip on the outside of my bag, so I don't even really worry about the big one. I usually just have this little one in there, and I've had it for many months filled with the liquid, and it's all sealed tight, and it still lights up. Just has the little tiny wick on there, and there you go. Lights right up. And put it out. You can blow it out or just stick the lid on it. And right, that, as you can see, it's smaller than my pinky, so I can keep that wherever. I have an old little fire steel. This is from my wife's grandparents one Christmas. I have a bigger one. It now stays permanently on the sheath for my K-Bar Becker BK2, so I can take it with me whenever I have my knife. And then I've got the Yuko waterproof matches in there. These things burn a really long time, but I haven't actually had to use these yet because I'm decent at starting fires, I guess. The other thing which I took out and I kind of set to the side is actually an old Axe hair wax container. So once it empties out, I just cleaned it out, and it's watertight. So what I did is, from my garage and my dryer, I just got dryer lint, sawdust, and just some other like cotton ball type things all stuffed in there. And of course you can see there's some dog hair in there because that's what gets on our clothes. So this is just my little tinder box that I keep in there just in case I ever need to use something to help me start that fire. So again, these are the little bags from Colorado Outdoor Gear Supply. there is small possible pouches, and he now is offering the large. I'm not sure exactly how big they are, but these ones are good size for me. I might look into getting some of the bigger ones in the future, depending, you know, how my gear pans out as I continue to change up what I bring and how I pack everything. But for right now, these are my two that mainly help organize my bag with all my small little supplies. And it also, I like the color coordination just so I can reach in, grab one real fast, and I know exactly what's in it. Unlike some of my dry bags from kayaking, maybe they're 3 or 4 of the same color. So I have to pull them out, look through, and figure out which one's which. So just makes things a little bit easier for me as I'm packing and unpacking my bag. All right, thanks. That's all I got for you today.